Hola, buenas y bienvenidos a un nuevo episodio de Amazing Spider-Man 2. Tras habernos cargado al Duende Verde en el anterior episodio, os lo recomiendo, para mí es uno de los mejores que he grabado. Ahora tenemos la difícil tarea de mantener la ciudad a salvo. Ahí que-
I better get over there now.
Hay que destrozar el instituto Ravenclaw.
There's a riot at Ravencroft. We don't have the manpower to handle it. All we could do is close the bridge, seal it off.
What about the people who work there?
We sent in some task force guys to evacuate. They're having a bad time. Any chance you can lend a hand?
On my way.
Sí, ir a Ravenclaw. Otra vez contra Carnage Killer. Madre mía.
This is a nightmare. How'd it get so bad so fast? It's like someone deliberately freed all the most dangerous inmates. This is worse than I ever imagined. Both the staff and the non-violent inmates are in a bad spot. I've got to get those people out. Jolt affected my web shooters.
You're not fighting purse snatchers now.
Tío, pero bueno, mejor me tiro. O sea, la policía me ataca.
Got to evacuate anyone who's not involved in the riot.
Mejor me voy.
I'm getting too far away from the action.
Me curo y les destrozo.
Come on, you're not taking... Okay, this wasn't a fair fight. But hey, you started it. Oh, come on, don't cry. I can try to humiliate you less.
Otro menos.
I've got to evacuate anyone who's not involved in the riot.
Curarlo. Bien.
And web shooters aren't working. We should breakdance fight instead. Oh, you should see me do the worm.
Venga, vamos. Vale. Perfecto.
Spider-Man! Get me out of here!
Venga. Vamos a ver.
Thank you. It got so bad so fast.
Glad to help. Now get as far away from here as you can.
Ahora tenemos que irnos más allá.
I can go anywhere you can.
Got to evacuate anyone who's not involved in the riot.
Spider-Man, follow my signal.
I still get butterflies when I fight the bad guys.
Venga,
Except for you.
Venga, vamos. ¿Qué coño?
Here's
Vale,
one for the highlight
otro
reel.
menos.
Please! Get this off me!
Ahora.
Thank you. I was so scared. Head for the bridge. The police will get you out.
Thought visions were bad! Try explosive.
A
They
ver,
say everyone's the hero
Vamos a
of his
ver.
own story. But come on, I'm the hero this way. Stick around a while. Okay, they can't all be
me
winners.
habéis cabreado.
I've got to evacuate anyone who's not involved in the riot.
Bumba.
A minor adjustment. Let's see this again in slow motion. Nothing a little ionic.
Police brutality? You don't know the meaning of the word.
This doesn't mean you're a bad person. Well, actually it does.
I'm gonna beat you senseless.
Quit fighting like that. I'm supposed to be the funny one.
Destrozados todos.
Some help! I'm trapped in here!
Ya está.
Thanks, brother. I mean
Liberado.
it.
Don't thank me yet. You need to get to safety.
Vale. A ver. Uy.
We should dance fight instead. Oh, you should see me do the worm.
Mira tú.
Kinda makes you want to go into another line of work, huh? Yeah, admit it. Even you're impressed.
Acabo contigo. Vale. Listo.
Spiderman, help me!
A ver. Nos curamos. A tope. Toma.
Deep inside, you're just a scared kid, aren't you? Too bad you're not on the outside.
Venga. Si queréis pegarle a él, tendréis que pasar por mí.
Let's see this again in slow motion. Running tricks, are we? Come on, you're not taking this seriously. Or are you really that slow?
Venga. Así que vámonos que cargarse. Vale. Todos muertos.
Mencken, right? You work for Oscorp. I'll try not to hold that against you. What happened here?
It was Cassidy. We tried treating him with an experiment.
Don't! I know what you and Fisk were up to. Using these people as guinea pigs.
Okay, fine, but the danger's real. Cassidy changed into something horrible, deadly, and he wants to make more like him.
Oh.
How do I stop Cassidy?
I'm not sure you can. You'd have to overwhelm the symbiote we injected him with. Stop it from functioning. Inflict too much damage for it to handle. Perhaps with fire, or intense vibrations. It's all theoretical. We plan further studies, but...
Oh.
What did this nutball cocktail of yours do to him?
I don't fully understand it. But like everything else, the goal was to cure the Osborns. In this case, by creating organic, intelligent life forms, nanites, that rely on the body's survival for their own. Now listen to me. Any disease, any damage, they can recognize and heal, as well as protect and defend the host.
Symbiotic relationship. More? Cassidy's a loony psycho killer. When did he turn into a social butterfly?
He had an abusive father, absent mother. He was always jealous of other kids with loving, stable families.
So he's trying to create one?
Yes. Out of the most dangerous inmates at Ravencroft. He wants to build a family in his image.
Uh-oh.
I'll get you outside, which is more than you deserve. But then I have to go after Cassidy.
I agree. He's headed for the sub-basements, where the most damaged inmates are kept. Now, if he makes them into beings like him, no place will be safe. Oh.
Venga. A ver cómo le sacamos de aquí sin utilizar la red. Wow. Vale, ya estamos.
Okay, I'm fine from here. My car's outside.
Get to a hospital. Tell the police everything. Or after I'm done with Cassidy, I'll come looking for you.
Maldito sea. Y para eso yo le curo. No sé dónde se está colgando, pero bueno.
Gotta get back to the action. Ah! With my luck, now I'll get busted for...
Si entra en Ravencroft. Ahí bien. Parece que este capítulo cada vez es más interesante.
Heavy-duty security. Wonder what they had here. I get the feeling something seriously wrong was going on here. Here he is. This must be frustrating. That water's got a live current in it. Gotta stay on high ground. What's that?
What's that?
This isn't personal. I just think you're a jerk. Okay, maybe it is personal.
Ahora bien. Muy bien.
the spider!
Honestly, that's an improvement on what you were wearing. Looks like a disaster movie, but just for you. You know, water balloons would be a much better weapon. Would I lie to you?
Vale, bien. Y perfecto. Traje de Spiderman encima al máximo. Olé. Oye, ¿yo cómo entro aquí dentro? Vale. Puedes hacer de alguna forma, digo yo. Se accederá por aquí. A ver, por aquí. Uy. Mira tú. Pues no sé por dónde meterme. Ah, vale, ahí. No veía el
Electrical
hueco.
equipment, burn marks. I bet this is where they held Max Dillon. I get the feeling there's something behind that wreckage.
Wait.
I call this the seismic blast. You can call it lights out.
Ahora. Uy. Ahí. Bien, perfecto. Y ahora bajamos.
Gotta stay out of that water, or I'm gonna get one heck of a jolt.
Ahora trepar. Y parece que habrá que subir. Vale. Por aquí. Un giro. Seguimos. Ya estamos cerca. ¿Sí? Ahora ya sí. Ya estamos casi. Bueno, Carnage al máximo. La verdad es que se está haciendo larga, la
Venom
misión.
Project. Huh, great. Why is it never the Puppy Project or the Chocolate Project? Gotta stop Cassidy before he makes things even worse.
Uy. Ey, ¿por qué tengo yo tantas flechas? Vale. Tengo muchas flechas y no sé por dónde ir. A ver. Yo estaba ahí. Vale, aquí me han mandado. Sigue rastro de Cassidy. Diario de Maximo. La última parte. La última parte. Enhorabuena. Y mejoras. Nada, es que ya no quedan. Tasa de carga ni. 8 inutilizar no vale para nada ya. A ver. Desde aquí arriba todo se ve mejor. Ahora.
Now, you're trapped in my web, little spider. Don't fear the darkness. Let it in. Then you'll be like me. I've become my true self, Spider-Man. Hey, you can too. I'll show you how. I know what it's like to be part of something bigger. You'll find out soon.
What on earth is that? Actually, it doesn't look like anything from Earth. I've never seen anything so horrible in my life.
I have a growing family, Spider-Man. So many mouths to feed. I think I'll feed them you.
Yeah.
That is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen.
My friend is hungry. It wants a nice fat spider to munch on.
Dios, qué cosas más asquerosas hay por
You
aquí.
rejected my gift, but I have another for you. Death. All the voices in my head agree. You have to die.
Bueno. Ya estamos llegando.
Can't leave now. People are in trouble.
Vamos. Ahí está.
Cassidy! That's as far as you go. One of you is already too many.
I'm not Cletus Cassidy. Not anymore. I'm my true self now. I'm Carnage!
Hey, you'd be less nervous if you picture me naked. You know what? That's
Poor little spider. You're just not ready to see the truth, are you?
I didn't web up your mouth because I don't want you to suffocate. You're starting to talk me out of it.
See, you think you're joking. But I know what you won't admit to yourself. When I killed those criminals, you were happy. You were grateful to me, weren't you?
No,
It's not too late to understand. I'll tell you whatever you want to know.
You say you're searching for answers in death. But what were you trying to do when I stopped you? Make others like you? A family?
So we can spread the message, the truth, that chaos and death are the only—
Wrong. You're trying to create a family because you never had one. You weren't looking for death, Cletus. You wanted the life you never had. Now who's not seeing the truth? You said you kill to understand death. What are you trying to understand?
The meaning, the truth, the secrets it reveals about all of us that we're afraid to see.
I can tell you that. Death is a part of life. It happens. Sometimes for a reason, sometimes for no reason. You're wasting your time looking for some cosmic answer in death. Life is where you find meaning. And buddy, you've wasted yours. What makes you think I'm anything like you?
You wanted to do what I did. End those criminals forever.
That's true. I didn't want to admit it, but I'd be lying if I said I didn't feel that way.
I knew it.
But that's human. Anger, wanting revenge. It's not wrong to feel emotions like that. It's wrong to act on them.
Here's the real difference between us, Spider-Man. I'm at peace with who I am.
You shouldn't be.
And you should? Then why aren't you?
Sorry, Cletus. I just figured out talking to a psycho killer isn't gonna give me the answers I'm after.
I know what will. Death.
Oh, Dios mío. Pero sí se parece. Wow. Esto viene.
Cletus, I can help you! Get you to people who can fix what they did to you!
You're the one who needs fixing, Spider-Man. Perfect.
Hay esquema que
was
se hacen
always
quemar.
meant to be. It's gonna get a lot bloodier than that.
Pero bueno, ¿de dónde anda?
That hurt. It's
It's
just the
nothing.
beginning. First blood to me.
Pero bueno,
Always get the last blood too.
pero bueno, ¿será posible? Pues... me has saltado para otro. Toma, te pillé. Oye, ¿esto qué es? ¿El ratón y el gato o qué?
gonna get a lot bloodier than that.
My luck.
Como yo.
I'll get busted for smoking in public. Ow, 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 ow!
Fight death, Spider-Man. Embrace it.
Qué aburrimiento. Ahora.
Deep inside, you're just a scared kid, aren't you? Bad you're not on the outside.
You're welcome.
Seriously, I don't think there's much demand for barbecue chicken. We should breakdance fight instead. Oh, you should see me just worm.
First blood to me. I always get the last blood, too.
Did you just expect me to stand there?
Uy, no me doy cuenta yo de esto.
Spider-Man, embrace it.
I'm getting too far away from the action.
That hurt. It's just the beginning.
Venga, ay, curado. Va, aquí, hombre.
You know what you should do differently? Everything.
Uy,
Oh, it's gonna get a lot bloodier than that.
Running out of troops, are we? Don't
venga,
cry.
te voy a
I can
freír.
try to heal.
You live in a world. You and everyone like you. Chaos is the only
muere
thing
con
that's
tanta sea.
real. Chaos and death. When I got my family together, we'll spread the word. We'll wake everyone up.
I wish you wouldn't. After the week I'm having, I could really use a nice long nap. Good thing my costume protects me. Not enough. Hey, you'd be less nervous if you picture me naked. You know what? That's weird. Don't do that. Not this time. Ow.
Te maté. Uy,
We kill each
Venga.
other. Beautiful.
quémate.
Why are you fighting me? We're so alike. Practically family already. Is what you want to do. I can help you get there. Be free.
Lo único que puedo hacer es escapar de ellos.
You're wrong. I'm nothing like you. The whole reason I do this is to stop people like you. Now I'm on it.
Venga.
I'll get busted for smoking and quit fighting like that. I'm supposed to be the funny one. You don't. Without my marshmallows. Rejected.
Lo que era eso.
Seismic blast has a way of bringing people together. On the floor.
Uy,
I prefer to be individual, but I'm really busy.
y el último golpe. El golpe de gracia.
No. Don't want to be alone again. Please just let me die.
That's not the answer, Cletus. None of us are gonna find any answers here.
What's the matter, Peter? You look like you lost your last friend. Hey, but I know for a fact you've still got at least one.
It's Uncle Ben. I miss him so much. I just feel lost without him. He raised me. I loved him. And he died because he was looking for me. I'm not sure how to live with that.
Let me ask you something, Pilgrim. Your Uncle Ben, he was one of the best people I ever knew. Everyone loved him. He had an amazing life, right? So, why do you want to make it all about how it ended? What counts isn't how he died, Peter. What matters is really the way he lived. I want you to make his life mean something. I want you to be the man he raised you to be. The man that he was so proud of when he saw what you were growing into.
He told you that?
All the time. Your uncle knew what a tough place the world could be. He knew that it needs heroes. And hey, take it from me, you are one of those heroes. So what do you say? Are you gonna go out there and prove it? I want you to do it for Uncle Ben, and for me.
Yeah. Yes, Dan. I will. I miss Uncle Ben. I'll always miss him. But I don't have to replace him, because he already gave me everything I needed. Now it's up to me to honor his memory by using what he gave me in a way that'll make him proud.
Enough said. Enough said.
Y bueno, pues hasta aquí los gameplays de la campaña. Espero que os haya gustado. Like, favoritos, suscribíos. Recordad que estarán todos los gameplays de esta campaña en una lista de reproducción para que la podáis ver completa. Y ya está, no creo que haga falta más. Supongo que haga algún gameplay por ahí suelto con misiones secundarias si puedo. Y bueno, os dejo que acaben todos los créditos, así que nada, hasta otra.
Oh, you can rely on me, Mr. Mayor. I consider it my honor to provide any help I can. What happened to young Osborne is tragic. But never fear. I'll continue to finance the task force myself. And, at the risk of seeming overconfident, I promise you, with the criminal organizations that plagued our city crushed, the crime rate will go down to a manageable level. Yeah. Goodbye. There you are. Come in, my friend. Come in. I couldn't have done this without you. Chameleon.
What happens now?
Now, the real work begins.